Things got hard to do. So I cut. Feel the pain. Things got hard to deal with. So I cut. It was a way of release for me to silently feel the pain without lashing out. I guess I was afraid of confrontation. It all started in middle school. I was shy and never really connected with a group of people. I was called a loner, a loser, a freak. I tried to ignore them, but it didn't help. I just made it worse for myself. They started rumors about me, about how I couldn't speak English or how I was mentally retarded. And none of it was true, but after that, no one wanted to talk to me. After a while, when I couldn't take it anymore, I tried to talk to one of my teachers, Mrs. Thompson. She said that girls would be girls. I was so mad that I left school early and walked home. Anger built up inside of me like a tsunami wave on the verge of crashing over.
I heard whispers about me in the hallway. It's called terrible things.
I could believe nothing. When I got home,
I was sad, too, and confused. I'd never done anything to those girls except exist. I don't know why they want to ruin my life. When I got home, I went to the shower to shower off the bad feelings. That's what I did when I was down, but this time it didn't make me feel any better. That's when I spotted the razor. There's this ball of energy pressing on my gut. I felt like I needed to cry, but there were no tears. I made a slash in my forearm. I made a slash.
As the blood flowed out of me, so did my anger. In place of it, I felt pain, but at least I was able to cry about anything other than my middle school tormentors. I felt as if I'd found a fix, but it didn't fix anything.
When I was the last to be picked on a team, when I heard whispers about me in the hall, when I was called terrible things to my face, I waited until I got home to my razor. I never cut too deep to do any real damage, but scars did form. And you know what? I was proud of them. I thought of each of them as a battle won. Another day survived in a pit of snakes, all who wanted to strangle the life out of me.
I knew cutting was bad, but I never thought it was a big deal until my mother, on the one day she came home from work early, caught me in the act. She was surprised, and then she got all teary-eyed, and she asked me a million questions. My heart was beating fast, and I was scared to tell her why I did it, afraid she'd be mad. So I said nothing at all. And then she sent me to a shrink.
When I got there, I just sat with my arms crossed and my lips sealed. I wasn't about to reveal myself to some stranger. She told me that she cared and that she would try and understand, but I wasn't going to fall for it. Nobody understood. Nobody cared enough to try and understand. I wasn't going to let someone else try and help me when I was too afraid to help myself. That tsunami in me was rising again, but this time it wasn't just on the verge of crashing over, it was on the verge of utter destruction.
When I got home, I sat in that uncomfortable chair. I gave away nothing. I knew that when I got home and my nervous mother went back to work to make up for my dead father's income, my razor would be waiting for me like the friend I never had, ready to console me and tell me that everything was going to be okay. Except for when I took my friend to my arm, my hands were shaking too much. I cut too deep.
Blood flowed to the tile floor.
Too much blood.
I smiled, though, unknowing.
I could only see all my emotions spilling out of me, gushing out until I felt and saw nothing at all.